good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever the case may be for you. See what happens. Case may be for you. Hang on, Captain's got to lower the volume. There we go. All right. Let's see what happens here. Friday night. It's not Saturday night for fighting, but Friday night for enjoying, right? Yeah, you want to see the captain's face? Let me see somebody. Yeah. Ain't no drama here usually. If there is, Captain knows how to take care of that in a heartbeat. I don't let just anybody up or anybody play around, right? Alright, let's see here. Let's get the thing going here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I gotta get something going here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the link had been posted. I'm going to pin it too. Just let y'all hope what it's supposed to happen. Bear with me here just a moment. Pinned and posted. There you go. There's the link. We'll see who comes up, if anyone. Wave browser, huh? I don't know if I want to use that. I'll use it anyway. It seems to be alright. Yeah, music is allowed on YouTube, thankfully. Captain's table, that's right. I may have to step out for a refill here shortly. Rhythm and blues in the background. It's a good generality. And I can get by with it on YouTube. I need YouTube to tell me what I need to put in my comments, giving them full credit for any and all music. Give us creators an elbow, a reach, reach around, I don't mind accrediting who it should be accredited to, not for a moment. We'll see what happens. I was having a discussion with an Australian moments ago, just before the show started. Someone that I've known for a good 30 years, I'll bet. He knew my father longer than that, because that's where my dad ended up. For his untimely drug poisoning of himself. That's how that shit goes, right? Oh, why is that like that? Let's turn the camera on for a second. All right, hey. The captain is live. Hey, the captain got rid of a lot of. Yeah, I sure did. Alright, let's see if I can shut that back off. See if it comes back up the way. Yeah, there we go. I was getting a weird thing on that icon there. Alright, oh hell. I need to catch my browser up here big time. Hang on a second. Alright, there we go. Alright. YouTube keeps wanting me to redo something I never had. There's another person just came up. Welcome aboard the Tempest. Say something in chat, or hey, my link is posted. Alright. But yeah, as I was saying, I was having a discussion with an Australian that I've known for a few decades now. He has quite the insight to a lot of the wrong news feeds. I keep trying to stress to him, you'd be surprised what you'll hear if you shut off. You know, all the liberal talking points that are anti-America, anti-Trump, rah, 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 rah. You shut them off. You'd be surprised at the stuff that starts to flood in. You try to tell that to our opposition. I want to give a shout out to Charlie Veach in the UK. He might watch this at some point. We'll see. Maybe I ought to put a hashtag on it afterwards, Charlie Beach, see if he hits it. Who knows? Add it to his own feed or something. Yeah. YouTuber mentions Charlie Beach. Cheap YouTuber. Not an e-bagger. No. Hey, you want to contribute? I got a Cash App. But that's all I'm going to tell you. You look it up under my description. Otherwise, that's all the e-begging I'm doing. Yeah. They try to throw a commercial in my background, but I'm too smart for that. I have a remote with a volume off, a volume on switch. All right. Now there's one other up right now. Welcome aboard. I don't know what to say. I'm going to let my music play here pretty soon in about 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Let the music play. Shout out to Bryden. He just went live. He either just went live or... Let me double check that. Yeah, Bryden just went live. He does the sex offender hit list. He's on number 410. Oh, I'll give a shout out to one other. Hassel. Yeah, I see that. Cup time. With freaking 116. Yeah, I don't know who freaking is, but yeah, I think I know someone like her, and yeah, I think you're right, Hassel. Very right. Shout out to her again. Yep. Full Metal Patriot has another song out. Alright. It's good to know. Alright. I'm hoping my volume's good. Nobody's giving me any feedback yet. I've only been up for 10 minutes. I see Wicker Boy. What was his name? Motor City Maniac. Yeah, you know what he is? He's the black's white boy that can say, "You'll kill me last in a race war, right?" We'll let one of our other brothers from another neighborhood find something wrong with you and kill you, not us. Yeah, he's doing this thing about spread of hate. What a fucking moron. That's why his name is Ron. Because he's more Ron than you could believe. Yeah, Motor City Maniac. Go tell him. He ain't nothing but a sissy anyway. Other side of the state, and that's where he'll stay. He wants to be protected by his brothers. Yeah, he's an ass-kissing white boy. Oh, I'm sorry. He's a black man ass-kissing white boy, so he can survive. That's been his whole life. I've seen many like him. The more he's hanging around them, I've heard it. The more he hangs around, the more he talks and acts like them. But the more he gets away from them, the more he doesn't act like them. Yeah, like I said, he's a wigger. Always been a wigger. That way him and his mama could steal that house from some old white dude. We're just talking the truth here. Yeah. There's only one other here anyway. Yeah, someone hashtag that. Wiggle Boy. Said he was a bouncer at some bar in Detroit. And you go up north and tell the bouncers, that skinny little fucking rail, that he was a bouncer. I've chased bouncers out of their own bar before. They knew me. I wasn't a badass, but I didn't put up with no shit either. No. I didn't do a lot of bars either. But the locals know me. Oh yeah. But you know what? I'm going to step aside for just a moment and go get a refill. Don't you go nowhere. The captain will be right back. All right. All right, I have returned. Hey, all right. What's happening, Mr. Reese? Good to see you, man. Hey, you can come up if you want, man. Yeah. You heard that, huh? All right, good, man. That was you. All right. I'm sorry, but I'm from a town that was racially mixed, and I watched so many act like him, act like the Wigga does, and the rest of us looked at them like, what kind of pussy are you, you know? It was weird, man. And he still, the longer he hangs around them, he tries to slang himself into position, you know. If that ain't ass kissing, what is? Anyway, good to see you, Mr. Reese. Glad you made it, man. Yeah. It's been pinned and posted, man. It's in the chat and it's at the top there. And if not, hey, you know, I know you might got other things going on. I know how that is, man. I wish I could show you a shot of this cat right now. She's just all puffed up, laid alongside with her hind legs and her butt against Dad, you know, to absorb the heat. With her hair all fluffed out, you know. Yes. No doubt. Yeah, the closer you get to Detroit, the more. Yeah. And like with communists and Marxists, it's like, I'm gonna kiss your ass so you eat me last. It's like, what? Man, that's kind of idiotic, you think. I think our country's turning around, though. Other countries are starting to realize you're not going to put just anybody here. We're going to make that permanent so that them fucking diabolical dramacrats can't do that shit anymore. I coined that phrase, diabolical dramacrat. I didn't coin dramacrat, but I put the diabolical before it. Because they are. They're diabolical. They've been that way for a long time, as we're finding out by rerouting, you know, charitable organizations, NGOs and all that, by rerouting campaign funds back to them. Yeah. We're going to find out the Democrats been doing that for a long time. Yep. Put a halt to their fundraising campaigns, because even the multi-billionaires and millionaires are going, I don't want to stand behind these motherfuckers. That's right. Nobody's kissing here either. But I'm back in my hometown. Well, close enough. And I call it what it is. I remember I went to a mixed elementary, a mixed junior high because of the busing shit. I watched the riots. I watched the crowds going down the road. I remember them. I wasn't even supposed to be outside. Oh well. Yeah. Lived in a place where the basement window came open real easy and I could go out. Yep. I always wondered why I came home from school and went right to bed. Well, there's a reason, because after you went to bed, I got up. Music's not too loud, is it? Hope not. I think I got it down low enough. It's not having an effect on everything. Alright. Yeah, that cough is a preamble cough for hitting the pipe again. Yeah, I picked up some bud called Snowball. Wow. I've still got another ounce of grind sitting on it. But anyway, Snowball. And I've been finding that topping a bowl off with wax is such a beneficial thing. Yeah. So what I got was an indica, a sativa, and a hybrid. The hybrid I already had a little bit of, and I'm taking three chunks out of, a chunk out of each, and topping every bowl with it. What I do is I get grind up. I take roaches and bud from that Snowball, and I put 3 big drops of that resin on there, and sprinkle more on top, and crush it into like a pyramid shape, and put it in a bowl. It's quite the experience.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen that. There's a pre-cough, because I'm about to hit the bowl. Okay. All right, Mr. Reese, you take your time, sir. While Mr. Reese is grabbing some cold ones, Captain will get one of those bowls. Yeah, but I just mentioned. Good shit, Maynard. It's enjoyable. Hey, shout out to JB. JB in the UK, Isle of Wight. There's our man. That dog is badass, and you got a good woman sitting there with you, maybe watching this with you, man. Good tidings, my friend. I wish one day we could meet. Unless one of us becomes a multi-millionaire, I doubt that'll happen. But hey, let's live in reality and be friends all the while. All right, man. I got friends in the UK. I had a friend in Canada, but he bragged Canada up so much, and I discovered Canada through one of their auditors, especially the area he's in. It's not so grandiose, motherfucker. Don't look down my streets and see the shit you see. Yeah, well, Dirty Mike. Have a nice life there in Toronto. Yeah. I'm jamming to the music. I got my guitar sitting over there. Don't take but about switch on. Oh, I'd have to plug in the effects. Yeah. Switch on. No, I wouldn't switch on. Plug in the effects. Switch on again. The amp. Beautiful amp. Then uncover the pedal array. The pedals. So I got a box over my pedals to keep the dust and shit off. Dust and cat hair. Sleeping, keys of that music. That drummer on the cymbals. Yep. Yeah. Being a musician, you gotta pick up on all that. 25 minutes, 26 minutes now. Wow, hey, that's quite a while. I wish I could afford a better upgrade on StreamYards, but I can't. Unfortunate. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh yeah. I'm a lead guitarist enthusiast. Stevie Vai, Joe Satriani. You mention those two to any lead guitarists and they're like, oh yeah, those are the two legends. Yngwie Malmsteen, that's another legend. Absolutely. Eddie is too, but you got to look at other complexities. And once you understand what was going on. My cat moved. I got to pet my cat. She's grown to be a big gray cat. She's not what's that type of big ones, man? Yeah, big furry ones. She's not one of those, but she have to step down from that. Yeah, from the tip of her nose to the base of her tail is longer than my arm. So yeah, she ain't a little cat. Me, I'd have a whole house full of cats like her. I'm bigger. I'd love it. Yep. I have an aunt who has servals. I think she has a couple of them. I'd rather have a bobcat. Yeah, bobcat or bigger, even a mountain lion. Hell yes. I'd rather have a few of them. Waiting for you, Mr. Reese. Shout out again to JB, the Duck Man, in Isle of Wight. Looks beautiful. Any photos live? I can get a live thing going right here, right now. Isle of Wight. I don't know how to quite do that. I should have set it up. Next time I'll set something like that up. So I can show Isle of Wight live. Yeah. Let's see, they're approaching on morning there. Yeah, it's really late evening, early morning there. I don't remember what the time switches or any of that. Yeah, the Wigger Man. He's hey, and let me mention Beavis and Butthead of YouTube. Devo, Beavis and Butthead of YouTube. y'all pushed a lot of good people away. Oh wow, you fucked yourself because you let that moron, Devo, you let the moron make decisions that, yeah, who stays and who goes and who gets demoted and promoted. Yep, you should take that away from him. But hey, Devo, I like Devo. Hey, personally, I like Devo. His butthead is stupid ass. He ruins the show, man. That's why you haven't grown like you could have grown.
This is Buick. Now.
It's because moron holds you back.
Buick. Exceptional by design.
Well, who's ever gonna tell him or admit to it?
Feel the rush on the slopes and soak up the hush of snow-blanketed forests.
There we go. Better tunes. And then the moron. I used to call him Monkey Man, but we all know who he is. It ain't Monkey Man, because Monkey Man's a friend of mine. He's got his own channel. That's a good guy there. Oh, what the fuck was his name? Yeah, the cartoony fuckwad that was temporarily on Devo's that I went, you need to stop picking on everybody, and I fucking banned him for a whole fucking 300 seconds. And they took away my ability to do shit like that. It's like, motherfucker, I contributed over $60 to your fucking channel, and you turn around and post shit like that? That's where your pansy ass upstate fucked up. Yep, that's where your pansy ass upstate fucked up, man. Kitty just walked in. Hey, girl. Hey. Come here. Okay. Let me show you my girl. I'll be nice with her. There's my girl. There's my good cat. Yeah, she is. I'll put her down. There you go. Yeah. My door's on a balance. She can grab the door. And I keep it open about that far. With a towel at the top. You come back up? Huh? You come back up? Yeah, come on. She has this dignity thing. Anyway, still waiting on Mr. Reese. Oh, he's Motor City standing against spread of hate. Yeah, it's only hate when we don't like your perverted fucking stances. What? You stand with all the fucking pervert, illegals, and immoral motherfuckers on the planet. And it's hate when we go, we don't want none of that shit. What? You see what I mean? Yeah. Tells you everything. Yeah. That, you know what it is? Motherfuckers all been feminized. No, really, if you really look at this, it's all based on feelings. That's feminized rather than logic. I don't want to hear logic. Oh, no. That's hate. That's hate speech. What Antifa member is your dink ass listening to? It's crazy, isn't it? Motor City, Mooniac. Yeah, Mooniac, like from the Reverend Moon. Some Young Moon or whatever it is. Yeah, Mooniac. Someone needs to go tell that pussy he's a pussy. I'm gonna get, Reese, if you're watching, I'm going to get the cordless plug-in. It'll go in. It'll go in my overdrive effects, yeah, and then back my car. That way, I ain't gotta keep having a damn guitar cord. You know, windy, twisty, get dirty. Yeah. Although I do keep them fairly clean. I learned that a long time ago, man. Armorall's a good spray to put on a cloth or a paper towel and then do your entire guitar chords. It'll make them last a lot longer. And pick up dusty shit, but after a while that falls off anyway. Yeah, but like I said, I've been looking at those plugins in the guitar, and then it'll plug in down there. My first pedal that plugs into the rest of the. Yeah, because I like the overdrive in the and that's when I use it too. The overdrive in the PV I've got. I like the overdrive there, but I've got to give it, you know, I'll tell you what that pedal is in just a second. Yeah, that's the, oh, I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, there we go. That'll tell you everything. Tube Screamer. Yeah, that Tube Screamer, I'll tell you what. I don't think there's a lead guitarist out there that doesn't have one attached to their repertoire. I don't have the, I like to call them they're not flangers, they're flange and they're also phase, but it's the way it's designed, you know, and sometimes it'll be choppy in and choppy out, and other times it'll be smooth in and out. It just kind of just adds to a phase or a flange, but it kind of adds that dimension. Yep, I understand that. And a lot of great guitarists, you know, Fi and Satriani and the other ones out there. Rhodes was another good one. Randy Rhodes was an accomplished acoustic guitarist. I think he was like a master acoustic guitarist. Mr. Reese, let me bring you up there, sir. Thank you. All right.
What's up, bud?
Hey, man, let me find a lighter so I can find my volume. Yeah, there I'm at 100. There, you're up. All right, man. Uh-oh. I'm having a hard time hearing you. Let me see if I can make an adjustment that'll bring your volume up. Yeah. Edit mic set. Oh hell, you're way down. You're at automatically nothing. There's Mr. Reese. How you doing, man?
Yeah.
God, that. Hang on. I've got fuzz. Hang on. No. Are you there?
What's wrong?
Give me 1 minute. Let me see if I can figure something out.
Wow, you got feedback big time.
He says that sounds great.
Oh,
And to set up auto ship with PetSmart so
I
you
might
never
have
run
to
out.
plug in headphones, and you might have to plug in headphones.
PetSmart, anything for pets.
You think I'm not ready for that? You're wrong.
Oh, my goddamn right.
Favorite tone, block, Jada feet, with cereals, quickly proving to customers and elevators, maintaining quality and ratings. When testing against the top prestige competition, no cereal compares.
Okay. I'm getting unraveled here. I gotta find my plug, because I don't think I've ever used it. Right there. The captain will do so I can hook up Mr. Reese. I'll find out. I'm getting there. I might have to shorten my shit here. Up, 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 up. Okay, let me see here. Oh, check, 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 check. No, doing anything. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Mr. Reese. Then I might be able to just un. Then I might just be able to unplug everything and we'll be alright. Because I had Hassel up. We didn't have to do anything. I had it all ready and set, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, close something down first. Yeah, I had to close the volume down. But I like to keep YouTube going off the side because from right here. Oh, there you are. Okay, let's see what's going on. Bring you up there. Oh, hang on. Oh, I was gonna bring your volume down. I don't have my headphones plugged in. But Hassel and I, neither of us had anything going, and her and I conversed back and forth. I have to admit it was sorry, hon, but it was the best conversation I've had with a woman in a long time. I'm just saying, you know, Reese coming back. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Gotta imagine it's kind of quiet here. I was listening to some good jams really good jams. I mean, I was looking at some of my 2025 favorites. My best band for 2025 is Dirk Schneider and the what the hell? And the Old Gang. Dirk Schneider and the Old Gang for 2025. That was my greatest discovery of bands. Reese, you went way off. Where'd you go, Reese? 46 minutes in, I've been here kind of by myself. I don't have anything plugged in, but I got it ready just in case, you know. Oh, there you are. Let us see. Good evening. That's better. That's it.
I had YouTube up behind the studio.
Yep, I understand. Yep.
It's been a lot of years.
Yeah, it's been over a year since I've done these, you know. Now, I'm sorry, everyone, but, and I'm not afraid to say it, but I had to get the Sarah out of it all. Dude, you know how I look at it? It was like having a witch trying to put me in a spell, dude. That's how it felt. And I just went, she just wasn't used to a confident white guy.
Sometimes it works.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't wish her any ill will. I hope she finds a Oregonian just like her. You know, have you ever met them women that if you just paid two seconds of attention to, you were taken home that night? That's what Sarah was. I never touched her. I swear to God, she'll tell you the same thing. She was just too used to plain old dude pumping on plain old girl. You know? And I'm just not a plain old kind of guy, you know? I'm sorry. I mean, you met me. I am. And I met you, you know. You're unique. I'm unique. I like that.
Yeah. That's what makes us people.
Exactly. Well, let me see if I can get the lighter up here and go volume. Volume's already at 100%. That's all right. But I got it low enough where it doesn't interfere with the music in the background. Right?
Yeah, I think the problem that was I had too old.
Right.
It's like you hear that.
Well, right now I've got YouTube going on my phone, but I had to shut the volume off. That way, if anybody gets, you could, but if anybody gets out of line, I can just go out. You know.
Right.
And kind of like a safeguard. I like having that. Well, if anybody comes up, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go full screen, so I'm not looking at me and you this big, you know. Let's see. Yeah. No. Why won't it? Oh, there it is. All right, got to hit the right place on the screen. Why won't it? That's weird. Oh, there we go. I had a double tap. Emphasis on the double tap. Now I got two screens about that big. Me and you. Okay. Here we are. yeah. I put up one of the old tapestries, as always. Yeah.
Oh, now you can see.
Yep. Gotta hold the moon in place. Yep. Oh, my cat's back. What's up, girl? What's up? Cat's weird. The cat wants outside. It's weird. Oh no, not that time. Sometimes my cat will walk in here and stand right in front of me and look at me like I'm serious. And what I got to do is walk out the door, and she'll walk all the way to the door to go out, and it's like, let me out, you know.
It's too damn cold.
Yeah, it is. Hell, well, just below freezing right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think temperature's supposed to go up to 31.
And what I'm looking at in the forecast, we're going to have a very extended spring, basically, early spring.
I look at it, we're going to be in like high teens for the next week.
Yeah, but I mean overall, because usually January, especially February, the very beginning of February is when we get frigid. We get below zero, and, 10, 20 below sometimes. Not this year. We've got like an extended pre-spring, basically coming.
I like it.
I do too. Yeah. And we didn't have. I don't think we had that much snow on Christmas, so you know.
No, we got it after. We did get some before though.
Yeah, I remember when I got divorced. 2020 into 2021. No, 2019 into 2020. It got 22 below for almost a month and a half. I lived in a pop-up camper then. I could only afford one 20-pound propane tank a week. But you know what? I'd wake up in the morning. Before I'd even fire propane, I had 3 great big candles about that big, you know. Doesn't matter, you know. The wick really actually makes the flame. But anyway, I had 3 of those, and I'd light those in the morning because I'd shut the heat off in the camper at night. I'd wake up and everything would be frosted. But I'd light those 3 candles and have my first cup of coffee. Just the heat off from the stove, you know, the propane stove I had.
Warming up.
And the 3 candles, I'd start hearing shit. You know, creaking. It started on thaw, you know. And I'd wait about an hour and sit there with a blanket and everything, shivering, but warming up at the same time. And I'd fire up the furnace on it for, I bet, an hour. And it would melt everything, take the frost, everything, make it nice. Those 3 big candles would carry it for the rest of the fucking day if I was there.
You do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I packed underneath it. I packed full of insulation to keep the frost from wanting to reach up through the floor, you know. And it really did help. I worked at a glass company, and we did like 3 great big jobs where there were sheets of plexiglass. I bet 3 foot by 5 foot. And it had gotten old and everything, but he let me take as much as I wanted before they threw it out. And what I did is I made a shell out of plexiglass inside that pop-up camper. All the way around, dude, except for the door. You know what I mean? I shelled it right out, made, you know, it wasn't quarter inch. It was probably 3/8 inch plexi, but it still, oh man, it helped the fucking whole thing. You know, help insulate.
Yeah, every little bit helps.
Yeah. Man, I had to switch. My music does weird. Do you ever get the notifications from YouTube that say, "Hey, let's renew your prescription to YouTube Music," and you've never had a YouTube music subscription?
No, I always get to YouTube like try for 1 month free.
Yeah, but they act like I've had a subscription to YouTube Music, but then I've been offered like 90 days. I think it's because I have enough credit in YouTube. I'm given 90 days free of like full fucking, you know, like I'm paying top dollar subscription shit, you know.
Now take 90 days, mark it down on your calendar before it gets there.
Yeah, and that's where you got to be careful so that you know where to go into the agreement and go click on that. Yeah, I know about that.
Put it on your phone calendar. Day before it's ready to get paid.
Yep. Yeah, that might be an idea.
I've done that before with Netflix. 14 days free and 13 days going.
I'm sorry, I'm canceling. Bye-bye now. Thank you, by the way.
You offered.
Yep. Oh, here's the other cat. Yeah, that's that squatter. He's a good boy, huh? Good boy. Yeah. He's a dad's boy. And what we found out is, if he's outside too long, he finds a way to come up through the fucking heat ventilation. He found a place to come up through it. No, really.
That's funny.
I seen him this morning. He come out from behind the TV, and I'm like, that's the only way you... And he popped the fucking vent right off the floor.
He's like, it's too damn cold.
Yeah, he's got those tiny paws right there, you know, like males do. Yeah, he's such a lovely cat, man. I love this cat. He's all right.
Ours is that way.
If I lay on my back, he'll come up and lay on my stomach. That's just the way he is. Yeah, he's a good cat. Yeah. He still doesn't know how to... my other cat can pull the door open when he wants to go out. He goes for the floor and tries to pull it up.
Right.
1 second. Hey, I can take these off now. Yeah.
Figured it out.
Yeah. But hey, just like you see how far away your guitar is? That's about how far away mine is. Yep, right there. I get. Look, hey, ain't no bullshit. Hey, ain't no bullshit. Right there. Yep, you know it, man.
I should have brought you one of the
Oh, that would be perfect right there. About 3 foot up and about 12 inches over. Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice. When you put the guitar in there, the little up. They're spring loaded.
Oh, nice. You see, I've never had one. But the problem is you got to keep your guitar cleaned off. You know.
Mine's not too bad.
Yeah, mine. Yeah, it gets played now and then. About every 2-3 days, I'll pick it up. I have to.
You got
Yeah.
that nice glossy black.
Yeah, that's.
Mine really
But the glossy black is kind of sidelined because it's got all the white binding. I love it.
Mine's more. It doesn't have that color. It's more vertical. Natural wood.
Right, right.
So it doesn't feel that.
But still, man, any guitar with double pickups, with the dual pickups is, that you get them with single, and it seems like you have half the guitar.
My new lights, I put on my rocks.
I got mine on dark on purpose.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of these.
Yep. Oh shit.
Speed them up.
I just can't believe how much StreamYards increased their fucking prices, man.
What are they at now?
Like 40, it's over $40 a month.
Just for basic.
Yes. Well, no, I'm on basic where it doesn't cost anything. They'll give me a week or maybe it's 2 weeks of some premium package, to entice me, and then you back out. I've watched this happen. You go, no, thank you. Well, we'll give you the half of that for this price, but they don't offer that up front.
So now what's the difference between basic and hey?
Basic is free, and the next one is over $40 a month.
What's different about it?
There's a lot of things that I could add, yeah, it's a lot of editing stuff, basically. Yeah.
You can put in like filters, stuff like that.
Yeah, and I could have my own logo up in the corner like I used to, and instead of StreamYards up there. Yeah.
So it costs you $40 to put a logo and a couple little tools.
Yeah, and plus it's also a lot of editing stuff that I can do and things that I can add in, as the show goes on. And I wish I had that, but fuck.
So it's kind of like you can do like duck faces, all that crazy shit.
Yep. And there's other effects. I guess they've added other effects that you can put in, there's some AI stuff in there too that you also get access to.
I've actually looked into AI program. I think it's Sono. But you can basically write lyrics to song and AI a whole video.
Right.
There's trouble.
Trouble?
She's over.
Good evening! I'm good. Thanks for showing up.
I just want to talk to you, so I just want to come and say this.
Yeah.
Making sure my other girlfriend's not here.
Choose to show up.
Commercial trying to soak in the background. Yeah, go away.
Be not afraid of the dark. Be afraid.
Oh, another one tried. Oh, yeah, 2 of them did. All right. There we go. Oh, man. But hey, yeah, I'm going to have to look into PV's booklet for this amp and find out how to shut off that echo. You know, there's the echo is stuck in there for some reason. I'll play, and I'll hear it again, much lower though. You know, like 2 or 3 times.
It's got to be like from the just.
Yeah, it's something that I'm not shutting a pedal off. A pedal. Yeah, I'm sure of that because I have looked into it a little bit. You know.
Yeah, like I said, there's just so many buttons on there.
Right. But what I like is it'll take whatever pedal before the amp I put into it.
Yeah.
And I still have that DOS that's got a Boss that's got everything that amp has got basically. But I've also got my it's not the overdrive, the tube screamer.
Right.
My tube screamer, yeah, hello, and everybody else goes goodbye. The tube screamer is just, and then you add that to any of the metal. Oh my God, you just doubled your effect, you know.
Yeah, like I said, I bought that at the local guitar place, and it was just one of those sporadic buys.
Right.
And I just didn't want to play around with it. And I bought the Boss. Love it. So.
Well, what I've got to do though is I've got to go. I'm probably thinking Wally World or what's the other one that has a computer stuff that you can buy?
Best Buy.
Best Buy might be it. And get a card reader and an external CD reader. You know? And what's weird is this computer doesn't have a card reader anywhere in it.
It was I think I bought that just last year.
Yeah, but that's what. Well, card reader's only like, I don't know, $20-25. It's got to be. But I want to get a card reader because I have an Optimus camera. Beautiful, man. I don't have any attachment lenses or anything, but just base itself, the Optimus. It's hard to find anything that'll read the cards for it. And I've got like 4 of them, and it takes beautiful pictures, man.
Yeah, I bought a computer from my computer. I think I got it on Amazon. And it takes the big ones, small ones, and I think it was like maybe $15.
How much? Yeah. And that's why I haven't tried to get it off Amazon because unless you hit a certain, like what was it, $35, $40, then the shipping is free. I just need to find enough to buy, alongside that. You see what I mean?
If you find one, send me the link. We got Amazon, so I get free.
No shit.
Send it over, I can send it to you.
We may be talking soon.
We pay for Amazon so.
Right on.
The wife is always on that.
Oh, shit.
Dog its own mom. Can't take it.
No, you can't. Unfortunately, it'd be nice, but even the pharaohs discovered that. I mean, by evidence of their tombs, it was all sitting there when they opened her up. I didn't go with you.
Hey, look, 300 years later, somebody else found it.
And they made a cash-in. Yeah, got that tomb.
I think it would be so cool to go over there and
what I've learned about the pyramids and that curator for antiquities is the motherfucker who stopped a lot of shit from being discovered.
Oh, I'm sure.
Zahawi, or that's his name, Zahawi. He's the one who's thwarted, you know, the deep scans from satellites and stuff, and they're finding their spiral. You know what I said way back? I bet 25 years ago I said, if you look at the pyramid and you look at the surrounding places connected to it, it looks like a great big schematic.
Yeah. I've watched videos on that, like 7 stories below the ground.
Yeah, the spiral staircases going down on all the pillars. It's like it's a great big storage unit for energy that can be directed. What the fuck were they directing it to, and where from, and who taught them that? You know?
Well, government finds stuff like that. You don't think they're going to share that technology with you? When you're rich, you want it.
Yep. Your needs are not wants. Your wants are become needs, and everybody's greedy on the end. Yep.
They want you to be a slave so that they die, and they'll do good stuff.
That's why things were changed over 1,200 years ago. Yep. When there was a great, I got a feeling, rogue fucking thing. Well, not a rogue, but a preordained meteorite hit the north, and it flooded everything. And what it was trying to do was wash away the old fucking world. But through Sumerians and other cultures, we've learned there was a lot going on beforehand, and they were all praying to something besides a universal God, and that's why they were destroyed in the end.
We still do that now. There's you got Christianity, you got Buddhism, you got Allah.
Allah, though, is for the moon god, which is Baal, which is actually Satan. But the other religions, they all point to a universal loving God.
Right.
And
I don't know.
Exactly. I don't, you don't, but we got a pretty good idea of where it's all going, right?
I told you that a couple kids they started talking about religion. That's not something about it work because no one's gonna agree. I said, you have your belief, I have mine, and that's where we have to be in our You know, what I do in my life doesn't matter to you.
Exactly.
You make a choice.
And in the same sentence, I'm not trying to affect yours, as long as you're not trying to affect mine.
Oh. We live in America. We have freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Well.
You know, I think it all goes back to one common religious truth. God allowed what was that God allowed.
Free will.
Exactly.
Amen.
Free will.
Yes, sir.
And that makes me feel, uplifted to say that. Well, how many of these freaks can say what I just stated you about men, boys, women, and perversion is the only path that made you feel uplifted. They can't say that. They can't. They can't fake it, and we just displayed it. They can't fake it.
Most
They
of those
can't.
guys, most of those people get paid to hide their shit.
I'm finding that out. A lot of them are paid
Yes,
by
yes.
multi-billionaires that,
Soros funded.
and not just Soros, there's a few others too. BlackRock, you know what they're going to do with BlackRock? Because BlackRock has turned around and bought up single-family homes from coast to coast. They're going to make BlackRock. They're going to make BlackRock say, "You need to do one of two things: devaluate it, sell it, or we're taking it."
Good, good.
It needs to happen, man. I follow, and I don't like following politics that tightly, but I have to. I keep arguing with Australia. My dad met a couple in Australia, and I've known them and I've even met them face to face at my grandmother's house.
Hello, Squirrel Sniper. Got another one.
Oh, do we? You see, thank you. Yeah, Squirrel Sniper.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Get out there with the 22 and pop some squirrels. Them little assholes. Dude. I popped so many chipmunks.
Oh man, Chip.
Get up underneath some shit. Eat everything.
Man, I've even had it in squirrels too. The goddamn fuckers like to get up there, even in the screened-in fucking corners of your fucking peaks, man. Little bastards. But yeah, you deal with them. You know, they go down with a single plink plink. You know, just like the other ones do.
Pull the fur off. Put them in a pot with some potatoes, garlic, carrots.
Yep. No, I've had squirrel meat. Yeah, a little greasy, a little tough, but squirrel meat all the same.
I boil that shit for 6 hours. Just let it simmer. That shit just fall apart.
You gotta let it rotisserie. That squirrel meat, rabbit, you gotta let it rotisserie for an extended period of time. Don't want it jerky, but you know, yeah, exactly.
You gotta render it.
And every now and then throw a little sauce and salt on it. Yeah.
little ring red hot.
Oh shit.
Put that shit on there. Yes, it's hot.
Yeah, squirrel sniper. Hey, yeah, I know Charlie Veach. Oh hell, there's what's the one UK security guy there? Do you know what I'm talking about? He's security for a lot of them, but he has to have it himself when he goes there as well. Oh hell, I can't name him. I wish I could. I watch UK auditors, and there are so much auditors as let's walk around and see what's happening, guys. Not auditors. They don't go to store and irritate the store owners. They walk around the public and go, look at this crackhead motherfucker. They don't say it like that, but it's like, look at this crackhead. Have you ever watched Charlie Veach?
I probably.
He's kind of. I don't mind saying it, and I don't mind portraying myself, but he's kind of like me. He's over 6 foot, and he's right in your fucking face about, well, Cracky, what do you got going on here today? And and that's why the police are arresting them, and they're pulling shit out of their pockets and going, well, look, there it is. There's the crack.
World snipers have spread the body. EA audit.
I'm reading. I'm reading. Right on DJE. Yeah, I'm not sure what DJE means, but yeah, Charlie Veach. Yep. Fred, yes, Fred the bodyguard. Fred is a badass. Fred is slap Islamist because they start to reach for fucking shit, and Fred fucking pow, and then fucking kicks them.
I've seen that one. It's the guy with the black hoodie on.
Yeah, he kicks him. Yep, Fred with a bald head. Yeah, basically. Yep.
Yeah, they were like in between buildings, walking like a parkway or something.
See, there's another guy that's gone not just the UK. He's gone worldwide. I can't think of his name. But he's also been to the UK. Maybe Squirrel knows. Yeah, auditing Britain. There's another one. He's a little pudgy fat guy, but he's bad. Billy. God, I can't remember what his channel is, but he's a little stout little motherfucker who's got boxing experience, and he walks all around. Charlie Veach. What I like about Charlie Veach, he'll walk around other parts of England that aren't lefty bullshit, Islamist protesting bullshit. He'll walk around and show you England, old England, and what it is and what they're trying to put up. You know, it's like you'll see an old church and he'll swing around and go, and look what they put in the background. This fucking square boxed Russia, you know. That's why I like Charlie, because he'll show the rest of the country, not just the bad or the politically incorrect, but he'll also show, you know, the old part, you know. And a lot of it, you know, old bricks, a lot of green, you know, on the bricks, you know. It just looks nostalgic and you know.
So it's basically the history of a big town of tours.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep, Billy from Liverpool. Yep, you're right, Squirrel. Yep, Billy. Yep. Hell yeah. Yep, that is Billy. Yep. I like him. There are too many. I like the young that young kid that's there too in Britain. He I don't remember what his name is too, but he's a real young kid, and he reminds me of Shirley in America. But you know, he's just exposing what's going on, and Crackadilly Circle they call it. Yes, Piccadilly Piccadilly in Manchester. They call it. Charlie calls it Crackadilly. Yeah.
All these technologies.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's sad that they all this shit come to our country.
It's not just our country, dude. It's
everywhere.
every nation. And it's the Islamist and feminist, because the Islamists have gotten the feminist attention to draw them into their sympathy crap. And we're all going, nah. It's a
Yeah,
man's. Let's remind these fucking bitches. It's a man's world. It is. Whether you fucking like it or not. I watch I think his name. Bearded, not thick, but always thin bearded. Uh, and I go watch a black guy. This black guy. Women don't realize that you and I, we've given them the ability to vote. Oh, there's a bad one to talk about. Feminism has grown and it's infiltrated men's souls.
I have a sister-in-law like that.
My sister is the complete antithesis to that crap. You know what my sister says? My sister says, yeah, I'm a bitch, but I'm a good bitch. You see what I'm saying? If you're good to your one man, that's all that matters. Feminists don't look at it like that. You're subservient. No, you're good to your man. No, you're subservient. You see the difference? Beat the shit out of him! Let's witness it. Let me hit record.
Too much of a feminist after 30 years.
We got evidence. Co-stops.
Somebody capture that.
It's all right. It's all part of record. Hello. We're on the captain's channel. That's right.
All right. I'll be right back.
Take your time, man. I too, while you're doing that, I'm going to do the same. I think it's a good idea. Good time. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. The captain's going to go. I don't need to explain. Yeah. I'm going to wait. All right.
Perfect time.
Right on. Whew. That's DJ Audits. Hey, Squire. Squirrel Sniper. Have you heard of True North Transparency? That's a good guy, man. I like watching his shit. Sometimes he irritates me, but he makes me happy more than he makes me pissed. Yep, TNT Audits. He's pretty cool, man. He's shown me a lot of Toronto. A lot. Oh my God. Toronto's fucked. Yeah, that whole province. Oh my God.
There's another one I watched. TNT. He's the one that does drones, all that.
Does all what?
Because he flies drones.
That's TNT.
Yeah, TNT.
Yep, that's TNT. Yep, with the drone. Yep.
Yeah,
especially around construction sites and police stations. Yeah, it pisses them right the fuck off. It's like they want. You can tell they're just biting the fucking gum to go. We want to put you in jail, motherfucker, but they can't. How high up is public? Unless I'm near an airport, fuck you.
See, I wish I could do that with my drone, but I don't have a phone with 6, so I can't like publish. I can publish them, but if I have a page, like YouTube channel,
right?
Like the FCC will be out my ass.
And you see where I'm at. You think I could pop a drone up right here? Oh, I'd be risking everything.
Technically, even as just a I guess not residential fire, but just a hobbyist, you can actually request to fly.
Yeah.
But you have to tell them it's going to be from 9 o'clock to 9:15, and this is my time.
Right. Yeah, because of well, you hear and you saw and you heard. I'm so close to the airport that wow. Yeah, I may not be able to go any higher than 100 feet and then go completely the opposite direction of this airport.
If you put a drone up your place right now, you're looking at probably a 25,000 high and up to 5 years. It's so true, though.
I know it. Sounds like it.
Yeah, every time I put one up, I'm like, my kids come along. It's like every day long.
You know, when you go up north, up in the UP, go up there into the fucking copper mines and start flying it around, because there's some, and it's limited to people going up there and just, this was a copper mine in 1844,
Like I literally cannot fly my drone and hit the ground. Any federally or state-owned land, you cannot take off or land.
Wow.
Yeah. The regulations are crazy.
That's crazy. Well, I see why they have such a hard time in certain parts of the Grand Canyon. You've heard about that, right? Especially the northern part, they don't want anybody or anything up in there. Because there's a lot of hidden shit they don't want to talk about up there.
Think about how many Area 51s we actually have. We don't even know about.
Oh, yeah. Sand Lake, Area 53, 57, I think it was, and the Concord Lake, and there's...
Look at Antarctica. you can't even fly a plane over Antarctica. It gets totally restricted.
And you have to wonder why.
Oh,
If there's nothing there, why?
there is.
Exactly. Well, Admiral Byrd reported on what's up there in the Arctic. Yep.
They say what you don't know won't hurt you.
I will be right back. I think I'm gonna let my cat out. I'll be right back. All right, I had to let the cat in. Cat had to come in. That's what you got to do. Otherwise, she'll sit there and claw at the door and tear it up. And then I got to pet the dog on my way in too, because we got a hell of a good dog here.
I know we were talking about the puppy on the way home. I was like, such a lover.
She is. She's a very loving girl. Yeah. That's cool. She has to check on me, I bet, 10 times a day.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She knows she'll get attention, not better. I gotta find my lighter. I just dropped it. I hate it when it. Excuse me, heavens. And I dropped it down the road right there. All right. Never mind. I got it. All right.
What was lost?
That's right. Oh, hell. Let's see what we got here. Young Englishman man that audits all the. Yeah. That young English guy. That's one. Bob. English Bob, I think his name is. Yeah, English Bob. Young guy that goes all over. He's kind of like a UK, the guy that just, cracked in on the Wisconsin crap. But he hasn't cracked in on it. But I got a feeling now that we're finding out how these foreigners are subverting our sympathy and tax dollars like they are in Wisconsin, I got a feeling they're going to start looking worldwide at how these motherfuckers are taking advantage of every cause and sympathy of every people of every nation.
Well, the problem is our government lets them get away with it. Why wouldn't?
Exactly. But I think we got a new administration that's going, look, let's not waste all this fucking money.
And let's not waste our time in administration with the time you have. Get it done now.
Exactly.
Don't fucking
and I think what's slowing it down are those on our side who've been involved for a long time. They're having a hard time backing out.
Well, you shouldn't back out. You're in for the long fight. Do it.
Right.
I mean, What do you have?
Well, what I mean is, those who've been doing wrong, even on our side, are going, slow down a little bit. You know, they're doing everything they can without going, hey, I'm guilty too. You know, but they're trying to slow it down at the same time.
You know what they say about free will? There's another saying that's what's done in darkness will be brought to light.
Yep. Absolutely.
You can only get away with something so long.
Yep. That's very true.
Karma's a bitch. Cheers.
I need a refill.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm good. It don't take me but about 2 minutes of even that. Yeah.
You're good, man. Let's get it.
Yeah, me and my Captain Morgan and Coke. Always, man. I had more than a fifth to deal with tonight, so yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you only live.
No, well, you know, I didn't start drinking until I was in my early 50s, so I got plenty to go. Everybody else started in their 21s, you know, and plus, I waited till I was 50, at least 52. Yeah, it had to have been 52.
See, I'll be 52 this year. My ass is down.
No, this year I'll be 64. Oh, no, I'll be 65 this year. Oh, my God. And you know, as soon as I hit 65, if you don't think I'm going to go walk out in public and go, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to do nothing, because if here's the double trouble. I'm disabled and I'm retiree. Oh, that's 2 felonies if you fuck with me. Please do. because also as a retiree, if I get slapped, swatted at, blah 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 blah, and I retaliate, it's all justified. Oh, that's scary to people who haven't developed consequence in their brain. You see, when I was 52, I had a 26-year-old. He double sucker punched me in the side. I've got a floater ever since then. No one will ever do that to me again. I mean, never. Because no matter where I go, I'm looking for that kind of stupid idiot that was he was 26, I was 52. He was half my fucking age. I will never put myself in a vulnerable position where what I say and I'm going to look, nobody going to sucker punch me ever again.
The way I look at it, retired or not, you throw the first one, it's game over, bitch.
Exactly.
I might get my ass kicked, but I'm getting my
Yep, I'm never the one who throws the first punch. I've never been that guy. I've always been the guy to go pew or pow. You know, I've either diverted or gotten swatted. That's only happened to me that 2 times. Right, boom, boom. Because here's what it was. This guy was acting all fucking weird, and I put my hand on him and I said, "Dude, quit acting so homophobic, dude." And he fucking clocked me twice. And it took me about 3 seconds to go, what? Uh-oh. Retaliate. At the end of it, I had him here at my extension. He was swinging air in front of my face, and I had already hit him twice. I hit him a third fucking time, and I was thinking 10 is the number. I was going to go for the next fucking one, and his stepfather got right in between us, and I let go. Immediately. I like his stepdad's my friend. I mean, it was an outdoor bonfire, get drunk, blah blah blah, you know. And the minute I put my hand on it, I said, "Quit being so homophobic." He pow pow, and I grabbed hold of him, and I got 3 good ones. And by the third one, he was on the ground swinging air, and I was going to go for 4 or 5. I was going for 10. 10 is dead. I got to 3, and he was already stupid. You know what I mean? That look. Number 4 was gonna fucking put him down. Number 5 would have hospitalized him. Stepdad got in there between 3 and 4, you know, and I let go of him immediately. Scott's a friend of mine. His name is Scott Moody. I got a lot of respect for him, and you know, he didn't know what had happened. I looked at him and went, the motherfucker sucker punched me twice before I got a hold of him. He didn't realize that because he wasn't right there when it happened, you know.
Right.
And what it was is a little jealous, woman-beaten little motherfucking prick with a homophobic fucking bullshit line in his head thought I was calling him a faggot when I said quit being so homophobic. And that's how stupid he was. He's nothing but a fucking, he works in a butcher shop, and he'll never achieve any, because he dropped out when he was 14. He'll never achieve anything any greater than what he is as a fucking gut pile fucking tender at a butcher shop. I know because I did that job back when I was like 22, and he was almost 30 when he was doing that. Then for some reason something clicked in my head as I was being pushed away from there and made to leave that situation. Motherfucker's a woman abusing motherfucker, and I found out. And I called him out. You ain't nothing but a fucking woman-beaten little dickhead. And I found out. I nailed him right on the fucking head. That's what he'd already beat the shit out of his girlfriend that night after she made fun of him and his fucking, you know, he wasn't even grazing mustache hairs, and I was holding him out here like this, you know.
That's something I will never stand for. If I see a man hit a woman or whatever,
I'm done.
I don't care how big it is.
Exactly.
You're not a man if you beat a woman.
Hey, you are nothing.
No, you're a piece of shit.
A man knows how to get himself away from a woman's. That's a real man.
Or you be a man who get up and you walk out and say, cool down. That's it.
Yeah, we need space. We need time. That's the only thing that'll heal this. Yep.
Nope. I see my stepdad raise his hand to my mother one time. And I put him on the ground. And I punched him in the face. He got up and shook my hand and he goes, I was wrong. I said, Tim, right, you were. Ever raise a hand to my mother again, you might get back up.
I know my dad did to my mom. I didn't see it. But I know if my stepfather had tried that, my mom would have whooped his ass. My mom would have No, not twice. My mom was. My mom, my mom was Mary Tyler Moore. That was my mom. And she kept her sex life away from the house. See what I mean?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a strong woman.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but no. Yeah, that feminist movement. But the way my dad was, I wish my mom would have found a man, not like my stepdad. You know, I wish she would have found a guy who said, "I'll I'll give you leeway, but not full way." She had a couple boyfriends like that, but she, you know, I liked them and she didn't. No.
When I say strong woman, yeah, the feminist. I mean, I watched my brother go through with my sister, and she was with me. And I'm like, I have no respect. I like a woman that is strong enough to carry the weight with me and be able to deal with it.
Right.
I don't expect the word a lot, but help.
The captain's empty. I'll be right back.
You might as well just bring the freaking captain with you.
All right, I'll be right back. All right.
Oh, this guy. Get some JJ up to where you at, Jimmy? By the way, if you want later, happy belated birthday. People out there. Somebody say hi. Where are you from? How you doing?
All right, let's bring me back.
You need a bigger glass. Uh-oh.
Sorry.
What did you do?
There we go. Dude. You gotta hit the right buttons, dude.
It's funny. I was in man food, and I'm so bummed because I found something I was with. Remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey. There's. I can't show you, but the two are sitting right here, right behind me.
Yeah,
They're on the wall, but I always. Wow.
Dude, that thing's gnarly.
Yeah, it is. That's badass. That'll help me destroy whatever the anti-gods are bringing. Yeah.
That'll be a good proper 10-inch blade.
Oh my God. Wow. You could have brought that with you. No.
I couldn't find it.
Okay.
I literally was cleaning, found it in a drawer. I'm like, man.
Maybe next summer.
That's what I said. Summertime, we'll come over. I guess over.
Yep, straight over. Yep, straight west. Yep. No, you know how long it'll take you? What, about an hour 45, something like that?
Yeah, it's a little under 2 hours. Wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I know that stretch of highway between here and Galesburg so well. I've traveled it so many times. It's only like about 15, 18 miles, but it just... And here's the thing, and I tell everybody this. From Galesburg, there is a riverside path that's paved all the way to Kalamazoo. I took that exact same path when I ran away from home back in 1975. There was no path. It's all paved now. From the point I started all the way to where I got off from. I don't know anybody who's ever done that, because I was living in Galesburg at the time, and I ran away from home, and I knew that the police wouldn't be able to get me if I stuck as close to the river as possible.
Right.
And there are points where you need to come further north, because you're going east to west. You need to come further north because there's a park there now, but it didn't used to be a park. It was what they call Kilowatt Lake, and it's pretty much swamp, about 2, 3, 4 foot deep, that you can see, but if you step off into the mud, you're over your head big time. And there's all kinds of stumps, and it's the Kalamazoo River, but it's kind of like off the side of Kalamazoo River. It floods, that fills up, but the stumps are always, you can always see them. They're if not they're above the water, they're just below it. Yeah,
So
they call it Kilowatt Lake, because the river doesn't even seem like it moves there, because the river's closer to the highway I-94 than it is, away from 94, and you can't see it moving underneath, but the river is still, but Kilowatt Lake is like the dead zone, it's like 2, 3, 4 foot above the river's edge level, and it fills in this swamp area, basically, where they cut a shitload of trees out decades ago. And that's would be 35th Street, Galesburg, moving west, basically. That's where Kilowatt Lake is, on the Kalamazoo River. A friend of mine, I didn't know much about it until a friend of mine in elementary was telling me he was catching these those rubberback turtles there.
Soft shells.
Yeah, I'd never seen them before until he showed me, and then he took me out there. And hell, I seen one that had to be, I don't know, almost 2.5 foot across, but we couldn't get to him, you know. But they've got an extra long neck on them too, so if you grab one up, you best be careful.
Yeah, we used to live on Island Lakes that was fun. When we were kids, we used to call them Pinocchio turtles because their nose was just so long.
Yep. Like a
I
remember them. That was back in the day, and now there's a park that goes all the way through all that. That I one day, you know, once long ago decided I was going to avoid the cops and stay close to the river, you know. And then my friend had, you know, Jimmy Klein had taken me back there. Yeah, James Klein. Yeah, they call him the Buzz Man. That's just who he was. Hey, he's a retired guy who worked for some car company, I think Dodge. Yeah. I was gonna try to rent from him. But I don't know. He acted like, because I wasn't all in on the upkeep of his place and all this other shit, that he wasn't. He was gonna let his girlfriend's stepdad or dad or something take over this downstairs apartment. It was weird, dude. I'm not gonna be locked into shit that I'm not gonna benefit them too. You know, fuck that. You know.
Yeah. That was the other thing.
Oh wow, that's a hell of a hat. That's Molly's hatchet.
It's awesome.
Hell yeah! I call it Molly's hatchet.
I love that.
Hell yeah!
Brain basher.
Yeah, brain basher, skull splitter. Fucking nice. Oh yeah. I guess Squirrel's gone. Wait, let me see. Squirrel might still be there. There's 3 of us. One of those is me.
3 people in one.
Well, one of those is me, one of those is you, and the other one is someone else, you know?
It was one at one point. I don't think it's us.
No, you never know.
Whatever. Grab some.
Oh, man. Good shit, Maynard. Right on.
I got a little white. You recognize that?
Oh, is that like the 12 Days of Christmas kind of Doros or what?
That's
Oh, yeah, House of the Holy. Yeah.
Now watch this. It's
Oh, nice.
That's an album they
Nice.
like
Yeah, that's beautiful. Hell yeah, man.
I think it's sick.
Nostalgia.
Kind of it's great music, but it's still cool.
Do you have a record player?
I do.
Nice.
Dude, I've got some albums.
I used to. My sister stole a bunch. I recouped. I can't I think I had like 3 or 4 milk crates full of them, and through the years. Yeah. Journey, Led Zeppelin, all the Led Zeppelins, all the Beatles. Oh fuck, man! I had the Who live at Leeds on album with a signed contract copy and all that shit, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of them.
I'm not too far away from the mic. Can't hear you. There you go. Piped up to your mic.
I can't find it. This is probably one of my favorites.
Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. Oh yeah.
That was a limited run.
Hell yeah, man.
It's actually got the original.
Welcome to the jungle.
Band.
Oh, nice. Nice. Hell yeah. I used to have a poster from Floyd's. Oh, once they got real fucking. God, I can't remember. What Floyd was that? The Division Bell. I had a poster from them, signed by Gilmore.
Nice.
Yeah, it cost me $700. I lost it here, there, and everywhere fucking else, man.
Yeah, my oldest kid, he's Floyd. And my mom had one of the original wall records, double. And he got that for Christmas one year.
I had the original album, yep. First edition, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah. My kids grew up with music, just all types of music. They love it. Which is cool.
My son grew up with ICP.
I can't knock it. I listen to it. Well, I did.
Right. I've always been an old traditionalist. Bob Seger, Moody Blues, Pink Floyd. That's
good old Detroit City Madman. Yeah, I'd say one of the Detroit bands that a lot of people don't know. In back in the day, they were very anti-government. MC5.
MC5? No,
they
were probably more like Creedence Clearwater.
They were on the punk scene a little bit.
All right.
They did that song. The big song was Kick Out the Jam. Me and my buddy, his cousin was the drummer of that thing. So we actually went down in Detroit. It was pretty cool.
Right on. Yeah, StreamYard keeps trying to tempt me with a free subscription, but it's only a limited time, and then they're gonna start jacking my fucking previous,
Hey, like I said, go on your phone, put it on the calendar, put an alarm on it. couple days before they get charged, just say, hey, I'm done.
Yep.
What can they do? If they charge you, go dispute it.
Exactly. I got a feeling they do like before. Well, how much have you been paying otherwise? And that's what they'll do. And then they'll offer me about half of the price of the same shit they would have given me. You know? And then I'll say, I want it at a third of that. I won't pay any more than $20 a fucking month. You're going to charge me more? I'm going to look elsewhere or not, or use your service for free, motherfuckers.
Well, you know what the problem is? There's so many people that are using their platform, and they know that people use it,
Yep.
so people will pay it.
Yep.
Supply and demand.
Yeah, exactly. And they keep trying to, well, let's barter you just above, what you would have normally paid, but you're going to get twice as much. Yeah.
Right.
I know. That's their way of doing that. That's called marketing, and marketing has destroyed this country. I'm sorry, but it has.
It has. Until a point, capitalism was too.
There's capitalism and then there's marketing. I think they're very two opposites. Capitalism, you want to benefit from everything, where Marxism and their way, the marketing way of doing things is they want to benefit more than everybody else who subscribes.
They want to thank you over.
Yep. They can move you fuck. That's how I see it.
They're getting paid today.
I'm going to be stubborn no matter what they do. We'll see though. After a couple of shows, they'll offer me a little more, rather than this free for a week or two, full package. Hello everybody, and they'll go, well, we'll offer you above standard package for half of what you thought you were going to pay at $40-some a fucking month.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then it's like, that's marketing. And what I had to say about marketing, everybody in marketing needs to be hung from their balls.
I mean,
because what they want to do is fuck you and game them.
In all honesty, I could see if you were a YouTube channel that was getting paid, yes, I would charge you this. But if you're a small channel,
yep,
I'm going to charge you $20 in hopes that you get paid and we can get more.
Exactly.
Fine.
But they won't do that until you squeeze them. I've seen that. They did it with Dirty Mike. They did it with me in the earlier days, Oh, yeah, well, we'll give you that for 2/3 of what you would normally pay. And I'm like, fuck you. And then, well, we'll give you that at half of that. And it's like, motherfucker, if you can afford half, you can afford a quarter. Go fuck yourself. And I backed off for almost a year. Well, maybe longer.
Can't squeeze blood from a tooth.
Exactly. They want blood out of a pickle rather than a...
Some of us want to have fun on YouTube, but we don't have the money.
Exactly. I'm just going to squeeze them until they squeeze back and go, we want to benefit you more than we benefit me. Oh, you're not going to get there. A permanent marker says, fuck you, And in the meantime, I'll be able to do these free, limited, although, because I can't bring up 20 fucking people at a time. Do I see 20 trying to get up here? No. You know? So it's not like I'm losing out when I go, give me the free edition and go, fuck yourselves.
Right.
You know, I
I
try.
always say, if it's free, it's me.
Hmm? It's free. It's fucking free, not fucking low. All about
I don't need all the things stuff for $40.
Yeah, it's over 40. I'm like, it was 25, and then if you squeeze them, you could get 15 or 20 out of them. And now it's 40. What? Go fuck off, man. I'm gonna find this a must. There's got to be other ones other than StreamYard. I've been too lazy to look. You know. I'll look around. I'm sure there is less than what StreamYard is gonna, go fuck yourself for everything,
Like I said, if you're not a paid channel and you're not making money, why would you not just let them have the post? Because at that point, in a month or two, you might start making money, and they're going to say, okay, you're at this many subscribers, they're going to bump you up to 25, you get a million subscribers, it's going to 40.
No, they're never going to let me make money, because here's the thing, Reese. I'm not about to present them a pussy where there's a dick present.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
And I know that sounds raw but that's what it comes down to. I'm a dick, not a vagina. And the minute you go vagina, they'll go, oh, we'll absorb ya. And the minute you go, I'm a dick, not a vagina, they, we don't want you,
I work for a boss that tells me what to do already. I'm not going to go on his platform to have fun and tell me what to do.
Right. I don't guard my word, and that's what it is. I don't guard me. I'm raw. I don't want a dick where vaginas belong, and I don't want a vagina where dicks belong. That's period. And because those in power believe opposite of that. That's feminist, and you've been feminized, and you need to be castrated if you're feminized. Yeah.
Here's
the thing. All those in media who become feminized, I want you to go to the hospital right fucking now and have your testicles removed. That I demand that. If you're going to be a feminist, you need to have your testicles removed. You need to own up to what you proclaim.
Right.
If you're going to proclaim yourself as feminist, balls are useless.
Then turn the rest of it.
Remove them. You're going to act like a pussy. You need to be treated accordingly, medically, as a pussy.
Bend over and take it like a man.
Exactly. Bring out the less testosterone pubibist.
I watch all these channels, and they have to be careful with what they do, with what they say. It's like, so you're getting this much money to give up your rights That's bullshit. That's not America.
No,
You should be able to say,
that's a communistic thought pattern, and they can't. They have a hard time of accepting, acknowledging, and understanding that they've given up.
here's the funny thing. These like YouTube and all these Facebooks and whatever else, they're making money regardless of what people talk about. So why don't you let them talk, and if people don't like it, they can go past it. You're losing more money than you're gaining.
They think that their little like or dislike is somehow effective. That's a feministic mindset of bullshit.
Yeah, it's given into the whim of the people above. There's nobody above me except for him.
Exactly. There is no one above but he who reigns below and below. When God Himself, God's rep, can pull people from hell itself and say, ye are forgiven, there's no one above that. And nothing. I cannot perceive anything that is above He who can reach into hell and go, you are forgiven, and pull you out of hell.
Same man.
Here's what makes that so solidified. There is none in hell that can reach into heaven and say, no, you're not forgiven by heaven.
Absolutely.
There's none. Exactly.
Nope.
But it is the truth on the opposite end. Christ can reach into hell and go, you individually are forgiven, and pull him out of hell. But there's none in hell that can reach into heaven ever. Ever. Those in hell are forbidden to reach into hell, into heaven.
You think about Satan. He was one of the top angels in heaven. God sent him to hell. He can't come back from hell and go to heaven. You know? I don't know. I try to all the time to be a better person. It's very hard to understand a lot of things, but I get it. You know, it's the most read, most told, most historically proven book in the world. How can you not believe it?
Skepticism has always been a side of hell, of what is proven.
But we as humans live for the flesh, and you don't understand that, or we have not yet learned to comprehend that.
And that which is common sense amongst the minions as holy has always been. Yeah. And there are too many that want to believe just the opposite, but that's what hell and the separation between hell and heaven is. Pure honesty, realized.
You just gotta have a truth.
Yes. The truth between what is evil and what is made up. Yes.
The truth shall set you free.
I need to go. I need to shut down. I'm all right, but I'm at that point where,
I hear you, brother.
and we are in complete agreement. That's
Hey, when it's not a day, you gotta go.
absolutely, man. Thanks, Reese. I appreciate you
All
being
right,
here, brother. And
hopefully most Fridays or Saturday.
it'll probably be. Let's see. This is Friday. Maybe I'll do a quickie on Monday. I know you got to work the next day, that days. Yeah, we'll see what's happening.
All right, brother. Take care. Peace. God bless.
Yeah, peace, brother. See you later, man.
All right. Take care.